Ehud versus Eglon, a message for our time. My friends, lean in close. Let me tell you a tale from the days when Israel forgot their God. The Bible says in Judges 3:12, "The children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord strengthened Eglon the king of Moab against Israel." For 18 long years Israel bent low, their fields plundered, their children enslaved, every harvest stolen by a man named Eglon, king of Moab. And Eglon was not just powerful, he was proud. So fat, so swollen with greed that even his throne groaned beneath him. But hear me, Psalm 34:17 says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles." Israel cried, and when they cried, heaven listened. God raised a deliverer, not a giant, not a warrior king, but Ehud, the son of Jerah from the smallest tribe, Benjamin, a man left-handed, different, overlooked, considered weak. But what men call weakness, God calls strategy. For 1 Corinthians 1:27 declares, "God hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the mighty." Ehud made a dagger, a cubit long, double-edged, and he hid it, not on his left thigh like other men, but on his right, where no soldier would ever think to search. The day came. Israel carried tribute to Eglon, grain, oil, silver, and before the swollen king they bowed. But Ehud's bow was not surrender. It was the calm before the storm. When the tribute was given, the servants dismissed, Ehud lingered. He turned back and whispered, "I have a secret message for you, O king." Judges 3:19. Eglon's greedy eyes lit up. He dismissed his guards. The chamber doors shut. And there they stood, two men, the oppressor and the deliverer. Ehud drew close. "I have a message from God for you." Judges 3:20. Eglon rose from his throne, and in that moment Ehud's left hand flashed. The hidden dagger ripped from his right thigh and plunged deep into the king's belly. Judges 3:21. The fat closed around the blade. The hilt vanished inside him. The proud king gasped, but it was too late. Ehud whispered, "This is the word of the Lord." The deliverer slipped out quietly, locking the chamber doors behind him. The guards waited, laughing. "Surely he is covering his feet," they said. But the silence grew long, too long. Finally, they opened the doors, and behold, their Lord was fallen, dead upon the ground. Judges 3:25. But Ehud was already gone, already blowing the trumpet in the hills of Ephraim. "Follow me," he cried, "for the Lord hath delivered your enemies into your hands." Judges 3:28. The ram's horn thundered. Israel rose like a storm. 10,000 Moabite warriors fell that day. Not one escaped. Judges 3:29. And the land had rest 80 years. Ah, my friends, Ehud's story whispers a timeless truth. God does not need the strong. He does not need the perfect. He delights in using the overlooked, the weak, the ones the world calls nothing. For when victory comes, none can boast. It is the Lord's doing. But listen carefully. This is not just history. It is prophecy. It is a mirror for our nations today. Are we not like Israel in those days? Nations rich in land, yet poor in living. Fields fertile, yet hunger groans. children full of dreams, yet trapped in poverty. Leaders swollen with greed, while the people bend under the weight of corruption and broken systems. Yes, Eglon still sits on many thrones. But just as in Judges 3:15, when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised them up a deliverer. God is still raising Ehuds today. Not always from palaces, not always from places of power, but from the ordinary, from among the overlooked, from among us. You may think your gift is too small, your talent too strange, your background too weak. But Ehud shows us what others call a flaw, God calls a weapon. 1 Peter 4:10 says, "As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same to one another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God." That means you carry something this world needs, something hidden in you like Ehud's dagger. Ehud carried a hidden dagger. What about you? What is your hidden dagger? Maybe it is an idea, a gift for business, a passion for teaching, a skill in technology, a voice that can inspire, a compassion that can heal. Do not despise it. Do not hide it. For Ehud's dagger, if left unused, would have been nothing more than a piece of iron. But when courage met opportunity, it became the tool of deliverance. Your gift may be the solution to your family's bondage. Your idea may be the seed for a nation's freedom. Your voice may be the trumpet God uses to awaken a generation. But remember, Ehud did not just have a gift, he had courage. He acted. The dagger in your hand will not matter if fear keeps it hidden. The dream in your heart will not matter if doubt keeps it silent. James 2:17 says, "Faith without works is dead." So rise up, step out, use what God has placed inside you. Think of it, how many lives are waiting for your courage? How many families will rejoice when you step into your assignment? How many chains will break when you dare to use your hidden gift? Our nations are crying today, crying for justice, crying for honest leadership, crying for opportunities, crying for freedom. But deliverance will not always come from presidents or parliaments. It will come when ordinary people rise, when hidden daggers are unsheathed, when Ehuds appear in classrooms, in marketplaces, in offices, in churches, in homes. Romans 8:19 declares, "The earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God." The world is waiting for you. Your family is waiting for you. Your community is waiting for you. Heaven is waiting for you. So rise like Ehud. Do not despise your weakness. Do not bury your gift. Take courage, step out, and watch how God will turn your hidden strength into a weapon of deliverance. For it is not by might, nor by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Zechariah 4:6. If this story stirred your heart, don't let it stay with you alone. Share it with someone today. Like this message, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Devotional, please, where every story is a reminder that with God, nothing is impossible.